Hi everyone, I have been asked to make a quick tutorial on how to make the face masks, and I want to first give a couple disclaimers. First, we don't really know how efficient these masks are, so these are not N95 masks. If you are a frontline healthcare worker, I don't know if this is what you want, but there are a lot of people requesting these, and so a lot of sewers across America right now are trying to help. You need to use new cotton fabric. And then my second disclaimer is I'm a good enough sewer, and so I did measure some of these things, but some things I just kind of eyeball, and if you want to measure them, you can, but speed's kind of the name of the game right now, and as long as it stays together, then it's good. So I'm going to treat this kind of like a cooking show. I'm going to talk through the steps and show you the steps, but I'm not going to actually do them, just to keep the video short so you can watch it. But there are also hundreds of these videos online. So if you don't like this or I don't do it clear enough for you, feel free to Google, and if you Google face masks right now, you will find a ton of tutorials. So to start, you're going to need 2 pieces of 9x6 fabric, 2 pieces of fabric that are 36 inches long by 2 inches wide, and then 1 piece of batting that is 5 by 6.5 inches. So we're going to start your 9x6 pieces of fabric. You're just going to sew together with a 1/4 inch seam, right sides together, like this. And once you've done that, you're just going to flip it right side out, like this. And then if you want to press the sides here, you can. I have not been pressing the sides, but you absolutely can. And at this point, you're going to take your piece of batting and you're going to stick it in. Sorry, I forgot to grab that. You're going to just stick it in like this, kind of perpendicular. So you'll have the ends sticking out like that. And you just kind of line it up in the middle. And once you have that, you're going to sew down the sides and then across. And you'll get something that looks like this. You see that's quilted across in the sides. You just want to make sure you catch the batting. At this point, you're going to trim the top and bottom. And you get something that looks like this. Okay, so this is kind of the seed for your mask. It's got the batting in the middle here. From here, we're going to pleat it. So I'm going to grab another thing, and you're going to pleat both sides. And if you don't have clips, you can use pins, but you're going to just kind of bend it like this and clip it, and bend it like this and clip it. And again, if you don't have clips, just use pins, but you'll end up with that, and you'll do it on both sides. You want to make sure you go the same way. So here you see I folded like this, and so I would do the same thing on this side, like that. Once you have it clipped, you're going to sew it as close to the edge as you can, but make sure you catch everything, and you want to go back and forth a couple times, maybe 3 times, just to make sure this is good and solid. So you'll end up with something that looks like this. At this point, you're ready to add your straps. You're going to take those strips of fabric, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to press it so that the 2 sides meet in the middle. You'll get a piece that kind of looks like this, and then you just take that and you fold it in half again, and you press that, and you end up with something that looks like this. So at this point, you find the middle of your strap and the middle of your mask. And again, I just kind of eyeball this. If you want to measure it, you can, but eyeballing is fine. And you'll open this up, and you'll kind of put it in like a sandwich. And again, you're going to use your clips. Pins work just fine too. So you'll clip it here in the middle and then on the ends. And then from here, you just start sewing, again, as close to the edge as you can, all the way down and across. And then once you do that on both sides, you're done, and you just tie off the ends like this. You just kind of loop it and pull it. And when it's all said and done, you end up with a mask that looks like this. So that's all that I have. You can tie it on. And there are people collecting these all over the states right now. Locally in Kentucky, you can definitely find a lot of places. And there are also people that are a lot of fabric shops are donating fabric to sewers that are making masks. So reach out, find a community, and thanks for helping.